Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome back. Today I want to talk about Near. I talked about Near being the next Solana, or is it the next Solana in 2022? And I decided to revisit the chain just because there's been some activity going on and just to make sure if I made the right decision. So this video is all about that, me redigging into Near and seeing if it's worth an investment and could it pop for the 2025 bull market if history shall repeat. So let's get into it. So before we talk about Near, I want to talk about market sentiment right now. We were in an upswing until there's news came out about Kraken and Gary Gensler and the SEC reaching a settlement with Kraken regarding U.S. staking. There's still the jury's still out if they're going to attack or go after all the other exchanges and U.S. staking and all of that, but that remains to be seen. Right now, it's just Kraken. But if we look at the market, overall, we're still in neutral. We're not in fear, so that's positive. Yesterday we were in fear. Last week, obviously, we were in greed and things were looking up. But the good thing is we're not in fear and we're not in extreme fear. So that's very positive. If we look at the market again, consistent with the neutral sentiment, Bitcoin still in the green, ETH still in the green, everything's in the green. Bitcoin still, we were hovering around 23, got back down with the news of Kraken. But, overall, we're still above 20. So that's good. So checking out Near's coin market cap rating, they're at 34. The current price at the time of this video is $2.29. They have a market cap of 1.9 billion. Circulating supply is 852 million. I compare that to CoinGecko. Their ranking on CoinGecko is 37. Price still the same, and everything else pretty much still the same. So what is Near Protocol? So Near Protocol is a layer 1. It's a simple, scalable, and secure blockchain platform designed to provide the best possible experience for developers and users. Near is designed to make it easier for traditional developers to build decentralized applications, while also simplifying the onboarding experience for users, even if they have never used crypto, tokens, keys, or wallets. So let's talk about Near's technology. And Near uses a 3-prong approach to this. I want to talk about each one individually. The first one is dynamic resharding. So basically, there are 2 ways to approach scalability: horizontal and vertical. And Near has chosen to use sharding, which is a type of horizontal scaling technique. Sharding is an approach to scaling databases, and it involves spreading computing and storage capacity across multiple servers. Sharding is currently not live on Near at the moment. Also, Nightshade. So Nightshade works to shard the state of the blockchain, but not the processing. This means that validators will continue to process all the transactions individually, but the network itself will be split into 4 separate shards. Lastly, we have Doomslug. So Doomslug is the Near's method of generating blocks. It is a modification to the DPoS whereby the network is able to achieve practical finality with just 1 round of confirmation. Finality is the process by which blockchain transactions are considered irreversible. So now we get into the founders of the protocol. We have Alexander Skindanov and Ilya Polosukhin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Both are from Ukraine and were educated in computer science and mathematics. They've been working with Near Protocol. They're working on Near Protocol since 2017, and they've also contributed to ETH's open source code. Near mainnet became live in August of 2020. As far as the investors into Near, Near is often compared as Solana, or a smaller version of Solana, and that is partly due to the VC backing, same as Solana. It's not decentralized at all. Some of the big VCs, Tiger Global, Jump, Coinbase Ventures, Six Man Ventures, they're all backers of Near, and over 500 million was contributed to this blockchain in this project. So they're heavily backed by VCs. So I want to take a look at social media just to see if there's any following, any traction to the protocol, if people are interested, if there's a strong community. And as you can see with Twitter, they have over 1.3 million followers, which is very impressive. Looking at their Discord, they have about 56,000 members. And looking at Telegram, they have about 55,000 members. Staking. You can stake Near. Right now, currently, about 44% of Near is staked. And that's to help, secure the network. So that's positive that you can stake it. Right now, looking at the reward, if you want to delegate your Near, it's about 9.47%, which is pretty good. Also, Near has a native wallet called the Near Wallet. On their website, if you're interested in that, you can go onto the website and create an account and set up your wallet so you can start staking your Near if you are interested in Near. Quick look at the ecosystem. It's ever evolving, and this is just a small snapshot of the ecosystem. Obviously, they're bigger. It's more vast. So Near is definitely, since 2020 has picked up some steam, and developers are coming on board, and the dApps are growing. Total value locked. So we want to look at DeFi and how the protocol is doing with DeFi, and they're currently ranked 27. And you see above them, you have Cardano, EOS, Thorchain, and even Bitcoin. So they have some work to do in that department. So they're ranked 27th, and currently they have about 82 million in total value locked. So as far as NFTs go, right now overall is in the market, NFTs aren't like they were in the bull market, but people are still trading them. There's still some value, I think, in the technology. And, they have their foot in the NFT marketplace as well. They call theirs Paras. And basically, they're taking a more curated approach to the NFT experience and community. So that's good. They're still looking into that. So now I want to talk about 5 projects that I'm keeping an eye out on the Near protocol blockchain. And I'm just looking at it because I believe it can help with the advancement and adoption of the blockchain and the growth. And the first one I want to look at is Ref Finance, or REF Finance. And basically it provides users with access to a robust suite of DeFi offerings. These include a lending protocol, yield farm, stable swap platform, synthetic asset issuer, and more. With staking and farming features, users get to earn the platform's native currency, which is REF or REF, which they can use to earn more funds or participate in the governance of the community-led platform. Among other perks, Ref Finance is also known for its high rewards, low fees, and high-speed operations and security, which are all the benefits of the underlying Near protocol. Next project I want to look at is Aurora. So this project was launched in May of 2021. It's a thriving EVM built on Near protocol. It's a layer 2 scaling solution that exists to provide ETH compatibility to dApps on Near, which is very good. We know that ETH is the big dog as far as all L1s, so to see some communication between that and Near is very positive. Aurora is unarguably one of the most important projects that the Near network hosts. It offers developers Ethereum 1.0 experience, allowing them to write smart contracts in Solidity while still enjoying the benefits of the Near network. Next one I want to look at is NearPay. So NearPay is a payments platform on the Near network that works to bridge the gap between crypto and fiat spaces. Some of the NearPay's products include NearPay Wallet and NearPay Card, the Near's ecosystem first ever debit card. The NearPay Wallet already supports a notable range of digital currencies and is available for web, iOS, and Android users. Meanwhile, NearPay is available as a virtual debit card and soon as a physical card. Users can track their spending, manage their pins, freeze and unfreeze their cards, among a slew of other features still in the works. Next is Octopus Network. So it's a Near-based cross-chain network that allows developers to launch and run application-specific blockchains known as app chains. With Octopus, creators can get flexible and cost-effective security for their app chains in addition to multi-chain functionality and on-chain governance. The team behind the project took the inspiration for the network from the Octopus. Each substrate-based EVM-compatible app chain is self-sustaining and can adapt to evolving environments. However, when joined as a whole, the Octopus network is beneficial to all members of what the team describes as an internet of blockchains. Hint, Cosmos. And last, we have Rainbow Bridge. So Rainbow Bridge is a bridge that facilitates the seamless transfer of assets between Near and Ethereum networks. With the Rainbow Bridge, developers can transfer several well-known ERC20 tokens between ETH and Near wallets or projects. Users migrating assets to Near gain access to the network's developer-optimized environment with 1 to second transaction times, affordable fees, and relatively low bridge transfer costs. The Rainbow Bridge is the only fully decentralized, permissionless, trustless, and bridge linking the blockchains. So let's get into news. Recent news with Near, they are integrating into Ledger Live for more security and ownership. So we talked about the Near wallet. Now you can Near is compatible on the Ledger wallet. And you can also stake from the Ledger wallet, which is very, very positive. You know, with everything going on with the exchanges right now and staking and all of that, you want your keys in case something happens to these exchanges, your Geminis, your Kraken, or even Coinbase, that now you know you can store your Near on Ledger, which is very, very positive. Then we have, this was a little bit older, but I still think it was worth putting in the video, that they partnered with Google Cloud to support Web3 devs. Under a partnership with Near, Google Cloud will support Near developers in the building and scaling of their Web3 projects and dApps. Very positive. And then most recently, we have an open call for Near Accelerator partners. So basically, it's a way for Near to try to bring more dApps, more developers onto the eco chain. So I like to see things like this. You know, during the bear market, they're not just sitting on their hands. They're still working. They're still trying to grow the ecosystem. So all of this is very positive. Then they have a demo day is near. So this is what they tweeted recently. You can showcase, developers can showcase what you've been building and have your efforts be seen by all in the ecosystem. We're excited to invite all Near Protocol and Aurora is Near projects to join. And this event's going to take place March 15th to 17th, 2023. Very good. So next on the news front, I saw this article, NYU to launch Web3 Learning Workshop in partnership with Near Protocol. So the course will expose students to the technology underlying industry with hands-on experience working with Web3 tools. I love this. This is a good way, especially the future. We have our future students. It's going to be future employers, future all of that, future entrepreneurs, and exposing them to crypto, exposing them to Web3. This is what it's all about. And, you know, I love what Near is doing here, especially for, you know, the kids in the future. That's what I'm talking about. We want the exposure, because these people or these kids are going to be the ones that are going to have the bank accounts, have the money in the future, and we want all of them in the crypto and learning about it. So this is very positive. So let's take a look at tokenomics and the allocation of the Genesis tokens. So we have about 1 billion Near tokens, and this is how it was allocated. About 17.2 was given to community grants and programs, 11.4 operations grants. Foundation endowment received 10%, early ecosystem 11.7. And then if we look at the other side, this is probably where the VCs come in. Core contributors, 14%, backers, 17.6, small backers, 6.1, and then community sell, about 12%. So we look at the breakdown of this, you know, the community, you know, probably has the smallest cut of all of this. So this is probably one of my cons here and what's concerning to me. Now, if we look at circulating supply and inflation here, you see that, you know, currently, you know, there's still about, if we had to do the math here, about, you know, towards the end of 2023, you have about 200 million still set to hit the market. So right now it's about 800 million out there, and it's looking like the overall supply is going to be 1.2 billion. So that's what tokenomics looks like. Now we look at the price action. So Near currently stands at $2.28. It's down from its all-time high of $20.41. That was on January 16th of 2022, down 88.81%. So the question is, with everything that we just talked about and the future, the adoption of crypto and all of that, can Near reach the all-time high again? So I saw this article on Defiant and I thought, you know, I would share it with you guys. So it says Near Network currently has 18 million wallets and daily transactions, 400,000 transfers at 2.4 second finality, and a remarkable 1 cent fee. Although Near's daily transaction count is 3 times lower than ETH, it completes transactions at 5 times faster. Most importantly, the protocol's fees are comparable to ETH's layer 2 Arbitrum or Polygon networks. Very, very positive. So my conclusion. So my pros and cons on Near protocol. The pros, I think there's good adoption. You know, over 18 million wallets, over 1 million Twitter followers. That's nothing to laugh at. And, you know, people are taking notice and people are following. So I believe they have a good community and it's only growing. The Ledger integration is another pro. I think that's positive. The fact that Ledger recognizes it as a serious L1, and now you can basically get your coins off the centralized exchanges and store it on your hardware wallet like Ledger is very positive. And you can also stake from the Ledger. So that's positive as well. Also fast and cheap. That's the thing. If you want integration of L1 and you want it to sometime maybe replace your MasterCards or Visa or something like that, you want something that can do fast transactions and is cheap in order to conduct that business. And that's what Solana basically was doing up until, the outages and then, the FTX debacle. So can Near pick up the pace, and can Near be that replacement? That remains to be seen. Cons, not decentralized. It's VC backed. So depending on where you stand, you probably don't want VCs involved if you're all about just crypto and decentralization. However, it could be a pro because VCs, they are smart money, and if they see promise in a project, that's normally where they put their money. And VCs contributed over 500 million to this project. Another con is DeFi. They have an opportunity there to work it. They're ranked 27th. You have other L1s on top of it, like, Algorand, even Bitcoin, for instance, is above that. So they have some work to do there. And also, I think they need more partnerships. Algorand and Solana have partnerships. Algorand had a partnership with FIFA. Solana partnerships with Helium and, other companies. So, they need to do that, keep working during this bear market, and, we'll see what happens with the protocol. So overall, my position has changed with Near. Back then, I said Near would not be a Solana. Ever since I made that video, we had the FTX thing. Solana took a hit. Have a couple of more outages. I still think Solana is a strong project. I'm going to still invest in Solana, but I think Near is worth an investment as well. Solana and Near is going to be my Solana hedge, actually. So I'm going to start filling my bags. Looking at the price right now is at $2.20. Anything around $2 and under, I'm going to start filling the bags, and I think it's one that can rise to this all-time high. All-time high is around 20. So can Near 20x from here and get to like 40 plus, depending on adoption in crypto, depending on the what they do as far as DeFi and their continued partnerships. If they continue working, I don't see that being an issue at all. So Near is a speculative play, but it's one that I'm going to be investing in and hoping if history repeats itself for the bull market 2025 into 2024, 2025, Near should do pretty well. So that's my video for today, guys. I hope you like it. I'm going to attach the white paper information in the link of the video if you want to take a look at Near, do your own research and see if something you would like to invest in, and let me know your thoughts on Near. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for spending your time with me. I enjoy it. And if you found any of the content enjoyable, if you learned anything, please hit the like button. And if you want to subscribe to the channel to see more of my content, it'd be much appreciated. Hit the subscribe button. And also hit the bell if you are subscribed to be notified when I come out with new content. So guys, stay safe and continue blessings. Bye.